up, my movie fanatics, and welcome to another video. I just wanted to say thank you once again to everybody for helping me reach 400 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you. You guys are amazing. I have some great questions here, so I want to answer them all for you. So let's just jump right into it. First up, 31 Film Talk asked, if you could have Batman crossover with another franchise that wasn't comic book related, which would you pick? Awesome question. I would have to say, I know it's a game. I don't know if they've ever had like a side comic, but I would have to say Resident Evil. We all know Batman can adapt. I mean, come on, he takes on Superman. Superman. Takes on Superman, and he knows he can adapt. He likes the challenge. I would love to see how Batman handles a swarm of zombies. I think that would be freaking amazing. Next up, my boy Adam asked, based on the quality and frame rate of your video, what kind of camera do you record with and what do you use to edit with? This is a fantastic question. It's going to be kind of a longer answer. I actually use a Sony Handycam. It's a cheaper camera. You guys know I'm cheap. I didn't really know that my channel would have taken off as much as it has. I just figured I want something HD. So full HD, it's capable of that, but this camera actually is not the greatest, and my quality isn't that, I would consider it that good. I really have to have a lot of lighting to get the best quality possible. So, yes. And what do I use to edit my videos with? Well, I don't know if I've mentioned this before or not, but I actually have been using Pinnacle Studio for years. Back when I was in high school, I was in video club and took all the video classes, and I was taught to use Pinnacle. So I started off on Pinnacle 13, and I went from there, and now I'm currently using 19. Roger D from Channel Dawnstar asked a question that we have been having a debate with for a while now. Group of us have been fighting over pizza, so he asked, how do you like your pizza cut, triangle or squares? Oh, God. See, this doesn't affect me, Roger. I know I've never given you an answer. I prefer triangles. I grew up on triangles. I've had square, but I feel like when you eat square, sometimes you get ripped off because it's like, somebody gets the end and there's that greedy kid that wants the whole middle. But really, it doesn't really matter to me. I could really care less. But yes, I prefer triangles. I'm from Pittsburgh. We don't look at pizza like everybody else does. I would say, like, we don't really care because we take pride in sandwiches. And no, we do not put French fries and coleslaw on all the sandwiches. Just a few of them. But thank you, Dawnstar. CP from Will I Like It Reviews asked me, how much of an asshole am I? And can you adopt me? CP, you're not an asshole by any means. Yes, you tease me more than anybody. Yes, you love to make fun of my tics. He does it constantly, guys. If you go back to some of my videos and check, you'll see he loves to just make fun of my tics. It's habit. I don't take offense to it. I know it's all in good love. He's not an asshole by any means. And would I adopt him? Of course, I would adopt him in a heartbeat. I could have Jess cook for you. What do you say to that? She's a good cook for the most part. The Culture Freak, my boy, asked me, favorite actress or actor of the last years? If you're mean by the last year, I would have to go with Matt Damon. He in The Martian, just his performance. I've always been a huge fan of Matt Damon, but I feel like we really get to see the type of actor he is and that he can literally do it all. Do you like Asian movies and what are your favorites? I'm going to be honest here, I really don't know too many Asian films. I would love to see some of them. I love martial art films, if that counts. If you would, I love like that kind of style. But I don't know much about it. I've watched anime, and I respect anime, but I'm just not familiar with the whole genre. But would I give it a shot? Oh, in a heartbeat. If somebody recommends one down below, I will definitely check it out and give you my thoughts on it. Question 3, what are some of the movies you can watch every week? Lucky Number 11, I must have seen it a billion times. The Descent. The Birdcage, which I feel is an underrated Rob Williams movie. Classic. Those are like my top 3 that I could actually watch all the time. And question number 4, your favorite operation at the hospital, LOL. I just love the field of medicine in general and how they do it. I do watch weird things sometime on YouTube. But I would have to say one of the coolest things, you guys know I'm a technology guy. I learned in school that they can do open heart surgery and stuff with a robot arm. Somebody sits in and controls the robot, and it does surgery. It's probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen and talked about in school. The Epic Illuminati. Question number 1. Favorite 2015 film? I have a tie right now. The more that I think about The Martian and the more I want to rewatch it, the more I realize how amazing this film is. And the thing is, it shocked me more than anything. It's not my type of film, and it's amazing. I really enjoy it. The more I think about it, the more I like it. So I'd have to give a tie between that and Ant-Man. Ant-Man, guys, he's one of my favorite superheroes. I was impressed with the whole movie itself. I would totally recommend that. I know not a lot of people pooped on it, but hey, I still enjoyed it. Question 2. Most anticipated movie of 2016. Guys, I'm a fanboy of Deadpool. I'm sorry. I have been waiting for a Deadpool movie for 10 years. I love Deadpool. Love him as a character. Ryan Reynolds is playing him. It's going to be fantastic. We get to see hints at the X-Force. I'm really excited about that. So I'm more anticipated about that than probably any other movie at this point. Which that stuff changes all the time. Question number 3. Do you like to cha-cha? No, I cha-cha like a sissy girl. No. No, actually, dancing, I enjoy dancing. If you mean that as a whole, I used to go out a lot and go to bars with some friends, and we'd hang out. We'd like to hang out, and we never really could dance, but, I mean, we tried. The Blue Corner. My man, the Blue Corner. Can you make fun of CP from Will I Like It Review? I don't know why I would do that. That's mean and hurtful. Question number 2. How many steelbooks do you have, and what's your favorite? Oh, it's a good question. Oh, I don't know how many steelbooks I have. I would have to say probably 50 plus. I have a whole tower. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen me. My favorite that I own would have to be, let me show you. Hands down, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. The reason why I like this steelbook so much is because it was my first Marvel steelbook. I believe it was my first Marvel. But this, I remember when this came out and the hype was real. Something about this steelbook to this day really speaks to me, and I've always really liked it and respected it. But it's kind of a hard one because between this, Ant-Man, and Thor, and Scarface, they're all up there. But this one has something just different that stands out to me that I don't know why. It's a simple design. I know it looks like the poster, but I've always liked it. Question number 3, can you make the links clickable? Yeah, he told me on Twitter, you guys, that when I did my shout out video, I forgot to put HTTP in front of every link. I'm a dork, I know, sorry. The Empty Theater. What movie soundtrack most defines your life or resonates with you the most? This is a fantastic question. I love this question. I would have to say Top Gun. I love movies and I love music, and I saw Top Gun at a very young age. It was one of my mom's favorite movies. It was on TV a lot too. And I remember playing Danger Zone all the time in my car. I remember listening to the soundtrack all the time when I got my license. I'm that type of person. I love to live life in the fast lane. I love to make people laugh and smile and make their lives easier. So something about that movie the music has always inspired me. My brother from another mother, Tattooed Blu-ray, asked, who's your favorite director and why? This is a very easy question. I would have to say Tarantino. I saw Pulp Fiction at a friend's house. I never even heard of Tarantino at the time. I was in middle school. My friend of mine was like, let's pop in Pulp Fiction. I'm like, Pulp Fiction? What the hell are you talking about? I love his style. I love his vision. I love his dialogue. I love everything that he does. I have a mad respect for him. Tarantino has always inspired me, I've never seen a movie that I've walked out and been like, that sucks. Never. I've loved all his movies. I own all but Hateful Eight, so yeah, that's awesome. This is Dawn asked, what was your first ever Blu-ray purchase to really get you started? You guys are killing me here. My first Blu-ray that I ever bought, I'm sorry, I don't remember. But I can tell you what got me started. It was never Blu-rays, it was Blockbuster. I used to go to Blockbuster every weekend, and they had those bins where you would pay like $5.99 to $9.99 for used Blu-rays DVDs, and I would purchase the movies. So yeah, that's what got me started. Rob the Movie Collector, question number 1. Favorite black and white movie? Thank you for asking this question. I love black and white. My mom, first black and white movie I ever saw, she introduced me to To Kill a Mockingbird. That or Psycho. Easily that or Psycho, hands down. Respect for both movies. Brilliant movies. I can't pick between Psycho and To Kill a Mockingbird. I know they're two different ends of the world too. Question number 2. Favorite animated movie? Lion King when I was a kid and I moved was one of those movies that brought me to break out of my shell, meet new people, find myself, because I moved in 3rd grade and I was pretty established with some friends back home. I know that's young, was very shy as a kid. So definitely Lion King. Name an underrated movie, and I kind of touched on this. I would have to say The Birdcage. I bring this up a few times with people. Robin Williams, Nathan Lane, fantastic comedy. One of the best in my eyes. I cry every time I see it. It's so funny. I would highly recommend it. If you guys have ever seen The Birdcage, let me know in the comments below what did you think of it. I love everything about that movie. My boy Durant Cinema. Question number 1. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Or excuse me, one superpower. I don't want to go the easy way out and say flight. I don't want to do that. Flight is just, it's too simple. So I'm going to have to say invisibility. Because I'm a prankster, I love to play jokes on people. I love to mess with people. And to go invisible and like give somebody a wedgie, I just find that so funny. I would do that constantly. Make the whole ghost, woo noise and stuff. I'm a dork. I love that stuff. So invisibility. Question number 2. Can you impersonate any BluTuber? Oh, can I? Probably, if I put some thought into it. I do love doing impersonations. I'm not good at them, but I love to make people laugh. I'll tell you what, Durant, I'll do you one better on this. How about if you guys want to see this, hashtag Durant's idea in the comments below. I'll do you one better. I will do a whole video dedicated to impersonating fellow BluTubers. I think that could be fun. If you want to see that, if you guys agree with that, if you guys would like to see that, I can try to put something together and do the best I can. So I actually think I think we could have fun with that. Or if you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments below. What celebrity would you get jiggy with on a dance floor? Oh my god. What celebrity? I would have to say Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think that she has a little sexy, spicy side to her, and I think she could dance if really wanted to. And for movies, asked me, favorite 80s film, 90s film, and from the past 15 years. Okay, favorite 80s film is a tough one because I'm a sap for 80s, love all 80s, but I would have to say Back to the Future. Either Back to the Future or Weird Science. I like those kind of techy movies. Or actually, Weekend at Bernie's is up there too. But if I really had to pick Back to the Future, that's what really got me in the 80s films, so yeah. My favorite 90s film would easily have to be, it's another tie, it would have to be between Pulp Fiction and Shawshank. Both fantastic movies. I would have to pick, I couldn't pick between those two. And in the last 15 years, I would easily have to say Lucky Number 11. I saw it in theaters just because my buddy was like, let's go see it. I knew nothing about it. I owned it on DVD and Blu-ray, and I've seen it, oh my god, probably a million times. Blu-ray Fanatic 25 asked, who in your opinion will win the Best Actor in the Academy Awards? I'm going to have to say Leo. I want Leo to win it. But that's just an opinion. Do I think he will win it? Yes, I think this is the year. Could I see Matt Damon win it? Yes, but I'm going for Leo. Come on, Leo. Hashtag give it to Leo. We're starting it now. And he also said, can you please give my channel a shout out? Everybody go subscribe to Blu-ray Fanatic 25. He's a newer guy. I just came across him a few weeks ago. Great guy. Go check him out. Cinema Bates asked, what is your favorite Sean Penn movie? Oh, this is easy. First Sean Penn movie that I ever watched, which ended up being my favorite, was I Am Sam. Something about that movie, well, my brother's name's Sam, and we used to make a joke about that all the time and say, you know, I am Sam, green eggs and ham and all that stuff. So my mom used to talk about it all the time, and she made us, we actually ended up renting it and watching it. She made us watch it. Fantastic film, guys. If you've never seen I Am Sam, go check it out.
That moment when your video card decides to be full. I forgot to actually delete some of my old footage. Yeah. Anyway, back to the questions. Movie Mayhem asked, if you could see any actor-director duo make a film, who would it be? I'm going way out there. Just completely outrageous. Michael Bay with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know why, I just picture that completely off the wall ridiculous. Has that ever been done? I hope not. Not that I can think of. But for some odd reason, that would just be completely hysterical to me. He also sent me some questions on Twitter. First question, you're a director and you have an unlimited budget. What is your dream movie to make? My dream movie to make would be a silent black and white horror. I did one in high school, but I always enjoyed doing silent black and white horror stuff. I did it a lot, actually. Question number 2, what is your favorite movie to watch with Jess? I would have to say, like, we don't really have a favorite movie. If you want to talk about a favorite movie, we're going to have to go back to Lucky Number 11. That is our all-time favorite movie as a couple. But we like genres. Like, we both love action. And we also really like Disney. We both grew up with Disney. Actually, the Disney collection is technically hers. All the Disney movies you see me collect, technically most of them are hers. And my man Guerra Movie House asked, what television series have you started and immediately gave up on and why? This is a fantastic question. I really don't watch a lot of television. I maybe have 5 or 6 shows that I watch religiously. Some shows that I've watched in the past that I completely gave up on right away was like Revolution, Heroes Reborn. Those are the big ones that come to my head right now. But I'm not one to give up right away. I give every show a chance. I almost gave up on Sons of Anarchy, and I'm glad I didn't. Because the sole fact that of season 4 just really didn't do it for me, and I wanted more out of it, like I wanted how the show was. But I pushed through it, and it was worth it. American Horror Story, I loved the first season. I've watched maybe 2 episodes of every other season. I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, I'm not a big TV guy. So guys, that is all the questions. I just want to thank everybody for giving me these awesome, funny, outrageous questions. It's fun. I enjoy these. So thank you for taking the time for doing that. And I want to thank everybody once again for all the support and love. It means the world to me. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The teaser trailer for the BluTuber Awards. Do not forget, guys, the panel voting has closed today. If you didn't get to vote, I am sorry. I gave you guys enough time. I'm going to give you a little bit more time on the nominees. I will announce that later. But I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Durant Cinema. Dave, I love you, brother. You are amazing. I reached out to him and asked him if he wouldn't mind doing a little teaser trailer, and he said no problem at all. So without further ado, guys, here you go. Take care and happy watching.